Embrace the road you're walking.
It's very groovy, but also very gentle. So there's that old saying, nobody gets out of this world alive. But when you're talking about the Christian faith, then I guess that's not true. And I'm sure Kristian Stanfill also feels that way because he has a song called Make It Out Alive. And this song was recommended to me by Anna Perry. And I know there's a lot of other suggestions and I'm getting to them. But if you're new here, my name is Jake. This is Cross Consider. We do music reaction videos and Bible studies, all to the glory of God, trying to get the name of God out there just a little bit more. And we also do short intros, so let's get to it. So we don't have an actual music video for this song, but we have this beautiful album cover, and I have pulled up the lyrics, so I will just be reading that.
It's gonna take some time. Healing always does. Embrace the road you're walking. Be patient with the process. You're gonna make it out alive. Just embrace the road you're walking. Be patient with the process. Make it out alive.
Okay, real quick. It sounds like a super raw recording, right? But there's some pads coming in the background, building it up. Might have the wrong impression. Yeah, let's back it up a little bit.
Make it out alive. Just embrace the road you're walking. Be patient with the process. Make it out alive.
Ooh, it sounds like a Rhodes.
It's the moment that you realize all this pain can't be undone. You look around at all the wreckage and you wonder if it's worth it, all the work left to be done. To run and hide would be so easy. You don't want to stay and fight. If you don't give yourself completely, you won't get to see the beauty waiting on the other side.
Okay. So that was the first time that I'm captured by the lyrics. Most of the time I'm listening to the instruments. Like you can hear that Rhodes in the background, that organ playing really nicely, and then on the second verse the guitar comes in to give it some drive. But these lyrics, it's the moment that you realize all this pain can't be undone. You look around at all the wreckage and you wonder if it's worth it, all the work left to be done. To run and hide would be so easy. You don't want to stay and fight. If you don't give yourself completely, you won't get to see the beauty waiting on the other side. I do this James series on this YouTube channel, and that's what he's talking about in James chapter 1, verses 2 through 5. Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds. And when it's the moment that you realize that this pain can't be undone, you're looking around at all the wreckage, like you're in a difficult season, you're in a difficult time, and you're looking around, you're like, oh, I don't want to do it. You know, I just don't want to go through it. I don't want to be in this. But if you don't give yourself completely, you won't get to see the beauty on the other side. It's because the suffering produces perseverance, and perseverance produces hope. Paul talks about it in Romans 5, right? And yeah, I was just really grabbed by those lyrics. Like I can feel it, I can feel it. let's back it up one more time.
If you don't give yourself completely, you won't get to see the beauty waiting on the other side. It's gonna take some time. Healing always does. Embrace the road you're walking. Be patient with the process. You're gonna make it out alive.
Okay, so is that high pitch? It sounds like a female vocalist, but it also has like a synth. It's almost like a female vocalist singing with like some effects over her voice to make it sound like a synthesizer. Very nice. The drums came in. I was just listening to that high part, but we're gonna back it up because that high part took me off guard for sure.
Healing always does. Embrace the road you're walking. Be patient with the process. You're gonna make it out alive. When you've got no other option, and it's time to tell the truth. When all the
Okay, that bass is sick. Bass is hitting right when the kick drum hits, throwing a little licks in there. He's got that hi-hat just bouncing on the 4, but he's hitting the rim of the drums. You can't see my hand. He's hitting the rim of the drums with like that. And that's like what's driving you. But when they break and that bass starts hitting with the drums, it all comes together. Ooh. And oh yeah, we're just gonna back it up. I'm all flustered about it.
when you've got no other option, and it's time to tell the truth. When all the walls you've built start falling, you'll find mercy at the bottom. He makes all things new. It's gonna take some time. Healing always does. Embrace the road you're walking.
It's very groovy, but also very gentle. Like, he's speaking into your life is what he's trying to do with this song. He's being very gentle because he knows that people who are listening to this are probably going through something that immediately comes to their mind when they hear these words because they're very relatable, right? But he's like, it's gonna take some time, and he drops down to that minor. It's very gentle, like he's loving on you in a way. Maybe that's just what I'm getting, but that's what I feel from it. And it's very soft, very gentle, very groovy. And he's found the balance, I guess. Very, very nice.
Take some time. Healing always does. Embrace the road you're walking. Be patient with the process. You're gonna make it out alive. You're gonna make it out alive. You're gonna reach the other side. You're gonna make it out alive. Step into the furnace. Let the fire serve its purpose. It's painful in the flame, but it's what it takes to change.
I'm getting teary-eyed from this one. Step into the furnace, let the fire serve its purpose. That's what we were talking about in the James series, man. If you haven't watched the James series, go look at that, because that is what we were talking about. It's being in the fire. The fire is going to hurt. It's going to cause you pain, but God is working through that, and he wants you to move through that because he has something bigger on the other side for you. It's about changing your perspective on it, right? Oh man, it's very, very, and then the chord changes that they do, they go to like a minor somewhere in there, and then the bass throwing in those sweet little treats. It's moving. For some reason, it is moving. It's moving me for sure.
Step into the furnace, let the fire serve its purpose. It's painful in the flame, but it's what it takes to change. If you want a resurrection, then a dying has to happen. This death is not the end, oh, it's where your life begins. It's gonna take some time.
I love that. If you want a resurrection, then a dying has to happen. That reminds me of my favorite verse in the Bible, Galatians 2:20. I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives inside of me. And the life I now live in the flesh, I live by faith through the Son of God who loved me and who gave his life for me. It's like I have put to death the old self, and now I put on the new self, also in the Bible. If you want a resurrection, if you want to be sanctified, if you want to be born again, then a death has to happen, and that death is going to be painful, and God is going to prune you of those things. It's going to be painful, but there's so much glory at the end of it shared with Christ. And this song's hitting me. Maybe it's just the music is so beautiful and so soft, it's so loving. Lyrics, it's like he's counseling you, and I'm with it.
You want a resurrection, then a dying has to happen. This death is not the end, oh, it's where your life begins. It's gonna take some time. Healing always does. Embrace the road you're walking. Be patient with the process. You're gonna make it out alive.
Okay. Bringing that cello in there at the end. Very, 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 very good song. It's so sweet and gentle, and it's just loving is what it feels like. It's like he's wanting to talk to you as a pastor would talk to the herd, right? It's very moving for me for some reason. I guess the spirit's all getting worked up because there's just so much joy and so much weight that is lifted off of you when you're able to change your perspective from, oh, this really sucks, to be patient with the process. You're gonna make it out alive. I mean, Christ is doing something here. I mean, there's a purpose to this, and he is building you up. This is your part of your sanctification, and it's so much bigger than this pain that you're going through. Very, very good song. Lana Perry, thank you. But if you like that and you want to see more, maybe hit that subscribe button if you're feeling it. I don't know. And keep suggestions coming, keep songs coming, and keep albums coming. I want to do albums now. And I will see you guys on the next one.